thing. She took that picture out, whatever. And instead, she posed to next to a bright blue SUV, which was probably a Rolls-Royce SUV or or Lamborghini. Nothing less than that, I'll tell you that. And you could tell it was an expensive one because it was bright blue with custom dashboard, oak dashboard. She had her jeans, and it was like from the front. The pictures were taken from the front. She has a huge ass, Kardashian ass. Not as big as Kim, but it's getting there. She's only 22 years old. She's taller, thank God. It's not closer to the ground yet. You don't know what's going to happen because as the ass grows, even if you do have long legs, it gets heavier, like a tummy. It brings you down a little bit. So the ass starts hanging down. Right now, when you're 22, you don't have to worry about those things. So Kylie took one picture out of her Instagram because she didn't want to make poor people or people that are starving feel bad next to a £2.5 million Bugatti, and she put something more reasonable, £1 million worth of SUV with Rolls-Royce or Lamborghini, and she took a picture of herself again from the front and from the back just to show herself. This is Kylie. What do you expect? And talking about SUV Lamborghini, there was a very odd news. And it was like a news that I could have some fun with this week, which was very rare. Another reality TV star and wife of rapper T.I., who the hell is he? I don't know. I don't like rap. I don't listen to rap. I don't know T.I. I don't know the reality show, but I guess she is a TV reality star, according to news. Tameka Tiny Harris. Tameka, good, nice word. I mean, nice, what word? Nice name, Tameka. It sounds like a word, though. Like you could eat something. I'll have a Tameka from there. Make it half a portion. I don't want to get fat. Tameka. Or it could be a sauce. Could you pass the Tameka from there, please? Or Tameka. What kind of name is that? Tameka Tiny Harris. Yeah, Tiny Harris. She was in Atlanta, and she was driving a 2019 SUV, Lamborghini, nothing less than that. And she had her jewelry stolen. Tameka Tiny Harris, wife of rapper T.I., had $750,000 worth of jewelry stolen from her Lamborghini, which probably costs as much as that jewelry does. Her wedding rings, watches, earrings, and all this, guess where it wasn't just in the car. It was in a blue velour bag in the car. So it was like screaming, yelling, come and get me. Who in Atlanta, driving a Lamborghini, would leave all her jewelry in a blue velour bag in the car? This is Atlanta. $750,000 worth. Now, it's a story that I don't believe. She probably wanted to make an insurance claim. This is bullshit. I mean, the cops probably didn't believe her too. $750,000 of jewelry stolen in a velour bag, blue. It's shiny. It says like, come and get me. There's jewelry in here. And it's in Atlanta. It's not in Beverly Hills. Now, if she parked that in Beverly Hills, the Beverly Hills cop, except Eddie Murphy, the real ones, they wouldn't let anything happen. I mean, thieves are too scared to steal anything in Beverly Hills because the police there works for the rich and famous. That's it. Because only rich and famous people live in Beverly Hills. But in Atlanta, for God's sakes, it's like it's not normal, or it's too distracting to drive a Lamborghini in Atlanta, let alone leave the blue velour bag with your jewelry in it. Bullshit. It's bullshit. I don't believe it. In Beverly Hills, you could leave the car doors open. unlocked. No one can steal it. Because they know if you steal from the rich and famous, the Beverly Hills cops, that's why they are there for, will get you. And they are scary. I'll tell you that much. You think Chicago cops are scary? No. You should see the ones in Beverly Hills. You don't see them because they operate very secretively. I mean, because they have this. They already, people know that they don't want to get involved in Beverly Hills in anything bad, because you don't want to be caught in Beverly Hills stealing things, doing bad things, or whatever. When was the last murder that happened in Beverly Hills? Those two idiots that shot their mom and dad, I guess, huh? The Menendez brothers, many years ago. What happened to them? They can't see the day of light. And those two idiots thought they were going to get away with it. That was the end in Beverly Hills. Theft. The only theft in Beverly Hills that I remember was the kleptomaniac, one of the TV stars. What do you call it? Movie stars. I guess she was in Saks Fifth Avenue or whatever, and she stole something. And they sent her to small claims court. Really? I mean, what was her name? I don't remember her name right now. It's not important. It was a movie star stealing something she liked. She was a kleptomaniac or something. Winona Ryder. I remember now. That's it. But in Atlanta, there isn't, not even one day passes in Atlanta that something bad doesn't happen. I mean, theft is like the way of life there. And you leave your jewelry, $750,000 worth of jewelry, in a blue velour bag, in a probably very shiny Lamborghini SUV. They only have probably one or two of them in Atlanta. Maybe one. Tamika Tani Harris. So sorry for her that she lost all that jewelry. Well, I'm happy for Bill and Hillary, though. Hillary Clinton wishes Bill a happy 44th wedding anniversary today. And she says that he still cleans up pretty well. What do you mean still? He probably just started. I don't know if he was cleaning up well before, but he sure wasn't when they got into the White House. He left all those spots all over Monica Lewinsky and all over the floor in that incident that nearly got him impeached. She had to send her clothes to the dry cleaner. That's how he got caught. He still cleans up pretty well. She must be joking. Cleaning what? Not his own semen, at least. We know that much. 44 years later, and he still cleans up pretty well. Well, I don't even think they live together. Is Bill Clinton cleaning up the house? He probably doesn't even make his bed. What's she talking about? And we have to believe this. Happy anniversary, Bill. She's probably kidding. Hillary wrote on Friday night, sharing a photo of a couple dressed to the nines on a red carpet. Bill responded. Good thing he responded. Their PR, probably. I don't think Hillary wrote that. I think her public relations person wrote it. Bill responded by his public, what do you call that? PR person. Just as sweetly, tweeting a retro photo of him and his wife on their wedding day and saying, "And after 44 years, I'm still looking up to you as happy today as I was then." Bullshit. Bullshit. I mean, they are not happy. After 44 years together, whoever you're with, you can't be happy. It's too long. It's too long. 44 years is too long. I mean, 44 years. It's a lifetime, half a lifetime now, maybe. Maybe a lifetime. 44 every day. 44. At least this couple wasn't together. I don't think they probably did not see each other very much in those 8 years that Bill Clinton was the president, other than official appearances. He lived in another room in the White House. He did his work in the Oval Office with the with his assistants, no, with his trainees. What was Monica? Whatever. But they didn't. I don't even think they slept together. Well, anyway, many happy years to Bill and Hillary. Thank God Hillary isn't the president right now. She wasn't elected. She'd be boring. She'd be boring. She wouldn't be like Trump. Trump does something every day. He doesn't even know what he's going to do next. We don't know anything. It's a surprise. It's exciting to watch Trump, no matter what he does or what he says. Like these two are tweeting sweet things, sweet love you notes. Have you, what do you call forget-me-nots on Twitter? Trump needs a Twitter control guy, at least maybe a committee. Not even one person is going to be enough. Before he tweets, someone has to read his tweets. Not someone, a few people. A few people in their right mind, so that he doesn't write things that he's not supposed to as a president. Because Trump is doing the same thing he did before he became president. There's no difference right now with Mr. Donald Trump when he was the TV host for that show that he became famous with. Well, he was famous before too, but TV star Donald Trump and U.S. President Donald Trump are the same. Not different. He cannot change because he's a Gemini. I know from myself, I cannot change. No matter where I am, or whatever position I am, I'm the same. Gemini is a Gemini. They don't know what they're going to do next, and they don't know, have no idea why they did what they did. And they rarely say they did something bad or wrong. We don't like that. We don't like to admit that we were wrong. That's why Donald Trump says everything and does not admit that he's wrong. He doesn't. We don't like that. As Geminis, we are proud people. Horoscope, Gemini. We like to say that we do things right, even though they may be wrong, very wrong. We still will not admit that we are wrong because we're Geminis. And Donald Trump is like that. And he said, don't impeach him. Please don't. I mean, really. It's going to be boring. Life is going to be boring. It's already boring, miserable. Bad things are happening all over the world. And Donald Trump is just a fun guy. Not to most people, maybe. But looking from the outside, not being involved with him, is fun. Gemini Live is fun. I love Gemini Live. And that's about it. I don't know what else. I can't find anything funny. Funny and funny to talk about. That's it. Boring. I was right. Boring. I mean, I'm looking at the news. Putin says Trump not to blame for lack of improvement in Russia-U.S. ties. Look at Putin. Isn't he a character? Now, he's boring. And he's dangerous. A lot dangerous than Trump. You can't guess what Putin's up to. He looks like he's evil. Trump doesn't. Trump looks like he's an idiot. And he acts like a fool, like a clown. So I like Trump, okay? Even if he did say he was going to destroy our economy. He doesn't need to. Don't worry about it. We're doing it here for you. You don't need to bother. We don't need your help. Go do something else. Okay? And they say Trump is a cult leader. A former Mooney, Jim Watson getting on the afternoon, November 18th, 1978, 88, 98, 2008, nearly 40 years ago. 30, my math is so bad.